Hi, I'm Niroop Reddy, Principal NA Architects. I've started NA Architects in 2002 with my wife, designer wife Rupana Reddy. So we are based out of Hyderabad, then we have extended to Bangalore and Dubai. We're mostly into high-end homes and mostly developer projects. And then main USP of the firm is like we create happy spaces. When I mean happy spaces, like happy clients. This is basically a house in a posh locality of Hyderabad, Jubilee Hills. The client brief was mostly a daylight and a modern home. They're a family of 4. Rectangular plot with a road here. The neighborhood is all residential homes, high-end residential homes. And the plot was full with sheetrock. So we had to literally cut sheetrock about 20-25 feet. And then we had to retain some rock here as part of our design, so that we wanted that rustic look for the on the compound walls. And this is on a high altitude. This part is on high altitude. This is on the lower side. This road is on lower side, and this is about 30-40 feet higher. So we just want to retain those streaks of stone on the plot. The size of the plot is about 1000 square yards, or we can call it about 9000 square feet. The orientation is a south facing plot. The stilt floor mostly houses the services, the parking, and a small home office and servant quarters. This is all filling. We have mud filling, which will become a lawn on the higher floors. And then we have a small security room tucked in, and this is the main gate. Then here we have small trellis as part of the facade. And then this is the vehicular movement. This is the driveway, and this is the parking. So this is all parking. Again, this area is all filled with mud, so we are using it for landscape on the next floor. And then here we have the spa and gym, and this is an open hall which can be used for some small get-togethers and all that. Then we have a staircase here which leads up to the ground floor, which is our main living floor for the family. Now we'll go to the ground floor, which is the main part of the house, and a very interesting floor. There's a lot of elements to be showcased. Here we have the garden, which opens up to the master bedroom and kitchen. And then this is the footprint of the house. And then here we have a tulsi tree put in a stone as part of, it's a ritual thing. And then this all is a garden. And then from the staircase we have a small landing. Here in the double height foyer we have done a very interesting art installation with light. It can be called as a light and art installation done by our lighting designer. And then from here, from the foyer, you move into the formal lounge. And then we have a large window opening here overviewing the garden. And then we have a family living room here. And this also opens up into the green area. The interesting thing is we have a nice pool. So this pool becomes part of this landscape. From both the rooms, like formal living and family living, you have the view of the pool. And then the background of the pool would be your uncut stone, which is on a more higher altitude than this, which becomes the background for the pool and the full landscape. And one corner, we have a small deck, which is a semi-covered deck, which can be, where people can sit and have their evenings or whatever. From the foyer, we move in here. We have the circular elements, the circulation elements lift here. And then from the behind, we have staircase, a linear staircase with a single flight going up. And then this corner, we have the master bedroom, dress and toilet. Then we have the maid's kitchen with store and utility. Then we have the open kitchen. From the open kitchen, we have the dining. And then part of dining is here we have a linear double height skylight, which falls into the dining. And it's actually the skylight covers the staircase also. So here we made a very interesting stone elements as part of the dry landscape. We have a puja tucked in as per Vastu. Now we are moving into the first floor, southwest corner. We have another master bedroom, and then we have the dress, toilet, and then here we have a very interesting part of the house, like is a double height covered sit out. We have a small linear cutout on the top. Here we have a children bedroom attached to the master bedroom, and then dress and toilet. And here this staircase from bottom, and then you have the lift here. Then we have the double height foyer, where we have again hanging lights and nice part of this installation. Then this is outer foyer. Then we have a small living lounge. This linear staircase is discontinued here, and for the next floor we have a regular dog-leg staircase from here. So this linear staircase is only for one floor. And then from next we have another daughter bedroom, and then dress and toilet. And this is a nice sit out, covered sit out overlooking the pool on the ground floor. Now we're coming up to the second floor. Second floor again houses one bedroom for his son, his children bedroom, and we have entertainment, home theater and a bar. Southwest corner we have the master bedroom. There's a double height covered sit out where we have a small hanging linear balcony, part of this double height sit out. Then here we have the home theater, and then this is like this staircase which was coming from linear from the ground becomes a garden here. It becomes a garden space with a lot of greenery, and then part of this you have still the skylight happening in this floor. And this is just a small library space where people can just read the book. Then we have the staircase which goes to the terrace also. And here we have a small bar area with a circular seating and this thing. Then we have another bedroom, children bedroom for this for his son when he gets married. So we have another children bedroom with dress and toilet. And this bar is attached to a covered sit out again overlooking the behind the stone, unfinished stone and the pool and all that, which is a beautiful part of the home, the most thing I like in this home is this part, which has a pool with the background of the rock. As soon as you enter the home, in the stilt floor, we had some bad neighboring compound wall. So we had to cover it with green wall, which forms two layers of green wall. So you walk in between two layers of green wall, which is a nice feeling. And then you climb up the steps to go to the ground floor, which is a beautiful part of the home. Yeah, basically this home is like we've made it into more green building kind of thing. So the basic client brief was to have more of daylight. So we had to keep all the flooring more whiter, so it takes more daylight and it looks more spacious also. And when they cut a lot of stone from the site, we use a lot of that stone to make them to sculptures. And then we had one nameplate in the front of the compound wall, like having their name palette on the client's name. So we used a couple of stones. The courtyard sculpture was made by the stone which we, the waste stone from the site. And then apart from this, the overall tone of the house is more woody. Ceilings is more of woody, and then white floors, white walls, and then we played with colors on the curtains and the furniture. And here and there we have had some steel jali works and SS jali works. And then we had some metal sculptures, some near the staircase, some near the courtyard, some small tiny metal sculptures which indicate the theme of the house. Yeah, I would like to name this project as Urban Tree House because we have a beautiful, very old olive tree, about 50-60 years old olive tree, planted in front of the compound wall next to the name board. So everyone passing on that road, or they recognize this house as a house, tree house. That's why, because of that olive tree, which is a very dominant element. Still it is dominating our beautiful facade. So I would call this house as Urban Tree House.